All right, hi everybody, and welcome to the Old Town School of Folk Music. We are here in Maher Hall in the Old Town School. If you're connected in any way to this Old Town School of Folk Music, you know that this stage is a sacred place that has witnessed some of the greatest music on earth, from little kids trying out their first song in public to some of the best musicians you've ever heard. Joni Mitchell was here the night we opened this place, and there's been other greats, Doc Watson and Richie Havens, Lucinda Williams, Esperanza Spalding, the Persuasions from Detroit, one of my favorites, Baba Mal and Salif Keita from Senegal, Buddy Guy and Steve Earle and Patti Smith. They've all been right here on this stage. But right at this moment, this magical place is empty. There is no one here but us on stage and the crew. And the magic that we have all experienced in places like this is something that's in our indelible memories. It's something that we all think about. And if you know this place, you know that experience. And if you don't know this place, you know other rooms across the country, across the world that are like it. The Globe Theatre in London is standing empty. But now, across from the hallway from this very room, there's classrooms, because this place is a school. Old Town is a school first and foremost. The Old Town School of Folk Music, with expertise both from universities and from the streets, preserving the best that music has to offer. And it's in the hands of this amazing staff of teachers and administrators and people who clean up the place, like Juan and Angelo, who keeps the lights lit, and all these great people whose lives have been upended, just like everyone else across the earth. Now, a favorite moment of mine in this room was I had a field trip once with 400 third graders, and we'd written a song together called "If I Were the President," and it was kind of to the tune of "Down by the Riverside." And the line was, if you want to know what's going on, listen to the children. And so to get 400 third graders to sing in tune is kind of an impossible task. But I asked them to whisper. And imagine this, that this empty room is filled with 400 little 10-year-old kids. And they are whispering, if you want to know what's going on, listen to the children. If you want to know what's going on, listen to the children. Listen to the children. Listen to what the children say. It was a chilling moment, but it was a beautiful moment. And the children in the country, in the world, they're the ones who are wondering, what are these adults doing to fix this problem, make things better? So for that, and for this place, being the school that teaches the whole music of the world, we'd like to ask you to consider making a donation to the Old Town Employee and Faculty Assistance Program, because like many of you, they have their lives upended, and they could use a little help. And by doing that, we can keep the doors of this place open. The Old Town School has been in Chicago for over 60 years, and it's one of the most important cultural institutions in the city. And we're going to continue to try and do that and try and be that for you. So there'll be some buttons up on the screen there to donate for that. And by the way, this is also a CD release concert for the Mississippi River Suite, my newest work, and that was put together by the people here on this stage. So I'm not going to talk about that. We're just going to do it for you. But let me begin by introducing them first. So to my right here, Lloyd Brodnax King, playing the flute. He's in this amazing band, Funkadaisy, which has been the world music band of the city of Chicago. Nora Barton on the cello, and she leads a string quartet that's also on this recording. And Zahra Glenda Baker. She and I have been pals since sometime 1986 or 7, and she's the one who brings this entire record home. So what we're going to do is start right into the Mississippi Suite. It's about 15 minutes long or so, and hope you enjoy the ride. Over to you, Zahra. Hey.
turn me around. Oh, turn me around. Oh, turn me around. Ain't gonna let nobody turn me around. I'm gonna keep on walking, keep on talking, marching up to freedom land. Ain't gonna let nobody turn me around. Oh, turn me around. Oh, turn me around. Ain't gonna let nobody turn me around. I'm gonna keep on walking, keep on talking, marching up to freedom land. Mississippi 1 and Mississippi 2. Oh, say, can you see? Well, what we're gonna do, this Old Man River is wider than a mile, my huckleberry friend. Between the world and me, there's no place finer to be than right here, right now. Put your hand on your heart. Yes, you. Just you, barefoot with me, right here by the river. 'Cause this is our river. And if rivers could dance, no one has done it better. If rivers could pray, this one's on its knees. If rivers could sing. Just close your eyes and listen. Close your eyes and listen. is blood. Blood runs deep like the veins in your heart. Lift goodness to the soul. The threads of the river sweep hope to the banks. This blood is brown blood, like the mud all around. blood nourishes, flourishes. Black-eyed Susans, sky blue spiderworts reaching for the sunshine, silver bells and cypress trees, magnolias in the moonshine love the muddy water slides. Watch the barges bristle, shanty boats, houseboats, tugboats and dugouts, skiffs, scows and ferry boats, little ones that have no name. Barges carry wheat and corn, wheels of cheese, cabbage heads, chicken squawking, pigs squealing, some with horses, even cattle, dogs howling like they know Big Muddy, brown muddy. Water splashes where it wants. Snake Trail River winding east and west, but mostly south. Mississippi 3 and Mississippi 4. We can't see the dawn's early light anymore. Can't see the other side from here. Bald eagle flies over prison wall skies. Over there. Send a word over there. But they don't want us in their town. They don't want us walking around. They're gonna yell and stand their ground. Work, man, work. Why do I work, man? Why do I have to work, man? Why do I have to work for you, man? I can be my own, not owned by you, man. 'Cause frankly, you're a bad man. You don't own the river. The river, it's like me. Or how I'd like to be, to wander and run free. people something good, like dinner and a home and a green place to roam. Saturday, we'll go fishing. Sunday, we'll go wishing, 'cause this river's full of dreams, slanted, granted wishes, green, enchanted dreams. Beat your feet, write your name on the Mississippi mud, Mississippi pain. Wicked river, mighty river, muddy serpentine snake. Money rides by in top hat, hoop skirt. Hunger shows up like bugs on trash. America red, America blue. Which side for me? Which side for you? Depends on your daddy and your disposition. Next door neighbor is a politician, gonna change the world, gonna right the wrong, gonna fight for the people. But he lies like a possum, pretends to be kind, pretends to be mine. But he lies through his teeth to the kids on the street who don't know any better. Starting to feel the pressure of thunder coming down, making mud all around on the banks of the river, wicked river, blue ice shiver. And there's no dance anymore. Don't beat your feet on this shore. Get the hell out of here. Some other kind of place where the color of your skin and the hue of your face, and where have you been? And what you're gonna do is good and it's true and it's all up to you. On the other side of the river, wherever that may be. So dark at night. see your hands, can't see the water, can't see the land, and the bone chill can be frightening. Storm winds stir the lightning. Mississippi 5 and Mississippi 6. My country, 'tis of thee, politics. This boat's going the wrong way. Even kids around here can say, you go that way, you go down, you go this way, you go round. You go your way, because you think you know more with your shiny new this and your shiny new that and your greenback dollar man. Well, you can holler, man, and grab us by the collar, man, but we will never agree with the likes of you, with the stripes of you. Because you can't drive down our river without running into sand and tearing up the land with your small puffy hands. Not exactly what you planned. You know what I'm talking about. And we're standing right here with our sons and daughters, because this is our water. This is our river that we need to live, that we need to share and to show we care with all we've got. Because this is all we've got. The people in this room who show up when it matters, who show up here and now. The people in this room. The people on this boat. Take the wheel away and stop the madness, man. Maybe wade in the water knee deep and pull when I say, wade in the water. Wade in the water, waist deep, and water rise and pull when you can pull. Darken now and upstream, hold on to me good and tight. Got you, got you, got you. No, it doesn't hurt me none. Nothing stops this moonbeam. Hold on to me, yeah, yeah. The river is the only road. The river is the only road. As far as the eye can see. The river is the only road. 'Cause this is all we've got. The people in this room who show up when it matters, who show up here and now. The people in this room, the people on this boat. Take the wheel away and stop the madness, man. Maybe wade in the water knee deep and pull when I say, wade in the water. Wade in the water waist deep and water rise and pull when you can pull. Darken now and upstream, hold on to me good and tight. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha now. No, it doesn't hurt me none. Nothing stops this moonbeam. Hold on to me. The river is the only road. The river is the only road. 11, like thunder, like heaven, right here.
Well, all right. There brings, that is the Mississippi River Suite. The second half of the record is an 8-part poem called Which Side Are You On? And we're going to do six of those parts in a moment. But first, I thought just to mix it up a little bit, Lloyd and I are going to do a banjo and a flute duet because heaven knows the world needs more banjo and flute duets.
Yes. I know. Where's the audience track?
Yes. And this is the first movement of another work called the New Century Suite. So this is New Century Suite number 1. And I first played this with the great jazz singer Jackie Allen. We toured all over Morocco. And she sang, made up these beautiful melody lines. And it was right when the United States had just voted to go to war with Iraq. So it was quite a powerful time for music to step forward and say, this is what America is, the musicians in America. Because when we were over there, there was some considerable disaffection for American policy, but considerable affection for American people, especially American musicians. So here we go. So it was back in, I think, the year 1980, when Jane Byrne was the mayor of Chicago. That's when Lloyd and I met, because she decided she wanted to have music on the streets of Chicago. And right at that point in time, it was illegal to have street music. So Jane Byrne created the Chicago Troubadours. You had to audition, and then we all auditioned, and we were issued, there were 50 of us, and we were issued our red T-shirts, and we were sent to a separate corner of the downtown area to play what we played. And on the very first day, there was all the jazz guys who were jamming, and I was trying to put together a band, and sure enough, the jazz guys were taking solos. One saxophone player after another stepped out and played, and they all played amazing solo after amazing solo. And then out steps Lloyd, who played this fantastic flute solo. Changed my mind altogether. And I went up and introduced myself, said, I'm trying to put together a band. Maybe you consider joining it. And that was our beginning, way back when. Good heavens. So, okay, so now we're at the second half. We're going to do this, the Which Side Are You On? Part of the performance, and that has, there are 8 poems. And one of the interesting things that happened for me as I was writing this stuff was I didn't actually ever quite hear my own voice as the person who would be saying these words. And Zahra and I have been friends since that, like in the 80s as well. And she lives 2 blocks away from me, and she came over and started to take on these words. And then Shanta, her partners, when I told her about it, because I felt like from the moment Zahra started to speak these words, they were hers to speak and hers alone. And Shanta says, well, you know, Duke Ellington, that happened to him all the time too. He'd write a song, he'd have Ella Fitzgerald sing it, and as soon as she sang it, it was not his song anymore, it was her song. And
wow.
So that was our world. So Which Side is the same way, about 15 minutes long or so. We'll see you on the other side.
Dilemma. They agreed. They won't talk about that. But they won't agree about anything. A good proposition is a cheap imposition. If it's not their idea in the first place, kill the lights, close the doors, done here. There is an aisle between them. More than a mile between them. Windmill stories spin. Somebody's gotta lose. It ain't me, babe. Pay the cashier on the way out. Jefferson and Washington tried very hard, held all the cards, black servants to bring the tea. Sprightly now, no denial, comfort was the key to a lovely day. Oh, and revolution, yes, they had one. It was grand, but there was a flaw in the plan. Shoot the Brits, all dressed in red, create this world here instead where all men are created equal. Well, sort of, but remember, they agreed. They won't talk about that. Which side are you on? Rushmore. Land where my fathers died. Land of the Pilgrim's pride. Did you say pilgrims? From every mountainside, let freedom ring. Is freedom here, or should we take a message? Right or wrong, black and white, left and right, north and south, heads or tails, mine or yours, hot and cold, opposition, disposition, free, enslaved, weak and brave, moral code, the mother lode. Heartache chiseled like Rushmore looming over black dandelion hills. Easier to carry opioids in a packed backpack. Just be there on time, get the cash, bring it back, no questions asked. Now run along. Colors here, blue skies, smiling trees, purple mountain majesties, evergreens and in between color guards, moonlit sky, sunflowers, strawberries, more than you can name, united colors, some divided, brown skin and white, black skin and red, red states and blue. Some might say every color is here. There's room for them all. Some might say there's room for me, but not for y'all. Campaigns, solicitations, and citizens, United Nation, where dollars buy whatever works. Redact the perks, stand in silence. Does revenge make amends? River rises and it bends. People fish here. People wish there could be more to hope for. But there's no score where each side wins. So which side will it be? My country, 'tis not free. Guilty of exclusivity. Guilty by proximity. Of thee I sing. Of me I sing. Because it's mine now. Did you hear me? Are you listening? It's mine. It's ours. What about you? What are you gonna do? Can we count on you? Which side are you on? You can't just stand still. You gotta decide. Which side? Which side are you on? Land. What about this land? Made for you, For me? For the Cherokee? Depends on who's asking, where you been, what you are. Child of the Ivy League, migrant child with fatigue. By the dawn's early light, the huddled masses yearn. Will there be inclusion? There's no collusion. Can't we all have dreams here? Oh, you can't be seen here. Some are born with silver, others get no spoon. No good water, no rainbow tune. Sanctuary, cemetery. So who draws the laws? Who can we trust? Where will we sleep? Where is the justice? Who says yes? Who says no? Sorry, gotta take this call. Hang on, I never said that. No, that's not right. Remind him he owes me. Yeah, just this once. Anger salad buffet, dress blues, followed by spam. Spam for a Veep and a cabinet with Soviet cigarettes. A vape cloud minuet. What about the senators? Complicit, silent predators. FBI, poke them in the eye. State Department store-wide sale. Eyelash lace camaraderie. Some will agree, but for a fee. El Paso and Dayton simply forsaken. Dog days, NRA ways and means. Which side are they on? Trust. What did Albert Einstein say? Spoke with an accent, right? Something about technology in the wrong hands. And we are the right ones? We are the bright ones trusted to be the most powerful? Others are catching up, making plans because they can. Korea and Iran and Afghanistan. What about the bees? What about the trees? They bring the air we breathe. We can't be without them, buzzing in the skies, flowering the hillsides. Just what have we come to when the trees and bees get neglected, disrespected? America? America? God shed his or her grace on thee. And why would she do that? And when will she do that? When the bees and trees complain? Wait for the next hurricane in its alphabetical name and anesthetic rage. Where are we now? Which side are we on? And trust. It runs from the hail pounding on the window like military snare, louder and closer, closer and louder. Stops on the hilltop, then gone for good. Away like a rainbow, whispered for an instant and washed the white sky, painted by Vincent. Like beans need water, trust needs a home. Smells disaffection where it could belong. Recognizes right, puts it into a song. Sing it on Sunday, people sing along. Then trust grows taller, rising to the sun. A child is teachable, a traitor, impeachable. He mumbles, stumbles, lies, denies, but the bloodstains reveal what the methane conceals. Fingerprints are clear. Still, hope remains. Somehow, dreams are not impossible. We need them. Over on the blue sky, trust is in the picture frame. The house can feel like home. Shoes. A story about some shoes. In America, almost everybody's got some, but this pair can't begin to step inside them or imagine them on the street. Came from her father's grandfather. Stories of southern mud where they trudged and prayed. No photograph, no heirloom, one pair of shoes. Truer than Jesus. Frightened, weary, blood-stained. Got from there to here. From there to her. No club car, no porter, dark of night, tell no soul. They say that he sang. Imagine that voice from inside those shoes, ring like a thunderclap, whisper like secret love. Songs can be confiscated, hidden away, can't be humiliated. They only rise and rise again like hummingbirds in the wind. North to Detroit, that was the plan. No details collected, a family resurrected to where the sun won't burn so hot. No snap of a whip, no gunshot. Imagine hope inside those shoes, laced together somehow. Sing rhythmic greens, moan bitter blues. Where they were then, which side? Which side? enough. There's the right side and the wrong. No, we can't just pray together. That's a lie pushed out to the crowd. Some people sway, some simply betray. There will come a day when this is over. I believe because I choose to. I believe we have a right to make this go away. Make this go a better way. But waiting in the wings, there's more black and blue. Bump stock stew lined up like sardines. Raisins, resumes in hand for the mannequin man. Out the window, there's a rumble. Traffic, chattering, lipstick flattering, pigeons bicker, relations flicker with traction and reaction. But it's make-believe and nearly gone. The needle and the damage done. Vaudevillians with white-face rouge. The yes, we can, they can undo. With consequences and expenses. This is not my home. But it is. Enough. Enough. And we're still here. I can see you breathing. I can't breathe. Each breath, a new day. I can't breathe. I need you. Please stay. 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 You're on my side. We're on the same side. We're the same one. We are the same one. Is only only one.
And so, Anz, which side are you on? And this happens, we're here hoping to raise some money for the Old Town School of Folk Music, and there's a lot of people to thank for making this happen. There's Rob Fishman back there who's done the sound and has actually had his hands in how beautiful this room always sounds. And there's all kinds of people that made this particular project and this recording happen. I'd like to thank the band up here first. So Lloyd Brodnax King on the flute and Nora Barton on cello and Zahra Glenda Baker telling those stories and singing her heart out. And but this was made possible also by the city of Chicago. The Department of Cultural Affairs and Special Events gave us grant support to make this happen, and without them, it wouldn't have happened. And there were other people who had a hand in it. John Abbey recorded this record, and he, I think the sound engineer is kind of sits on the stage as big as any musician in the band, if not bigger. So he had a big part in how this actually worked. So I'd like to thank him personally. And also at my house, I must thank my wife, Nina Newhauser, who she can hum all these things, and she can recite all the poems too, because that's what it sounds like at our house. I'd like to thank Jim Newcomb and Troy on the concert team, and Luis here doing all this video stuff, and the city of Chicago. You know, they get it right. We don't have any soldiers. I don't think we don't have any statues in the parks of Confederate soldiers. But among the things that they got right here was, you know, we had a few connections with the aldermen when we built this building. And so out here, the street that it's on, it's Lincoln Avenue, but it's not always Lincoln Avenue because it also says it's Steve Goodman Boulevard. You know, and when the country and the city start to pay tribute to people like Steve Goodman, then we're doing a good thing. And so we'd like to ask you to consider making a donation to keep the doors of this place alive and keep people like Rob and Jim and all the amazing teachers who have unionized to try to make the place better and stable into the future. Help them because they're in some trouble, and a little donation go a long way. And if you like to also buy a CD, that would be jolly too, to help me pay a few bills, so that would be good. We're going to close out with just one more song here, and let me grab this other banjo. And I just want to thank everybody. I probably forgot to thank somebody, and I apologize if I forgot your name, but
We all want to thank Michael J. Miles for putting this all together. It was a fabulous job, so thank you.
it was a lot of work, you know.
That's right.
You know, he's a tricky guy to manage. You know, we were talking about that just yesterday. Yeah. Now it is you know, the best thing about Chicago is the fact that all of these folks here and all the people in the room who are making this all sound and look the way it does, they're all a phone call away. And we have the luxury of one another to lean on, and that's a beautiful thing. So here's a closing number. Thanks again. There's a young man in a t-shirt listening to a rock and roll station. He's got greasy hair, greasy smile. He says, Lord, this must be my destination. 'Cause they told me when I was younger, you're gonna be a president, and like everything else, that dream came and went. But ain't that America? You and me, ain't that America? Something to see, yeah. Ain't that America? Home of the free, little pink houses for you and me. Ooh, for you and me. of Mexico. And there's winners, yeah, there's losers, but that ain't no big deal, 'cause it's a simple man who pays the bills that kill. But ain't that America? You and me, ain't that America? Something I see, yeah. Ain't that America? Home and free, little big houses for you and me. Ooh, yeah, for you and me. I'm gonna lay down my burden down by the riverside, down by the riverside, down by the riverside. Gonna lay down my burden down by the riverside and study war no more. I ain't gonna study war no more. Ain't gonna study war no more. Ain't gonna study war no more. I ain't gonna study war no more. Ain't gonna study war no more. Gonna study war no more.
Oh, I'm gonna put down my sword and shield down by the riverside, down by the riverside, down by the riverside. I'm gonna put down my sword and shield down by the riverside and study war no more. I ain't gonna study war no more. Study war no more. Study war no more. Ain't gonna study war no more. Study war no more. Ain't gonna study war no more. Ain't gonna study war no more. Ain't gonna study war no more. All right, thanks everybody. Hey, go check out Steve Dawson, who's playing a live stream thing that starts right now. And he was gracious to start his a little bit later so that everybody could watch him and watch us and then watch him. So thanks to Steve for that. Thanks to the Old Town School. You can hear this hall echo with all the beautiful history that's here. Support the Old Town School. Make a little donation. Pick up a Mississippi River Suite CD. And we hope to see you face to face sometime soon. And vote. Good night, everybody.